Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Prarthana and I am your German coach. Many a times my students ask me if there's any best way, easy way or faster way to learn the German vocabulary, German new words. So if you guys want to know the best or the easiest or the fastest way to learn any German vocabulary, and use that vocabulary in daily life or while you're speaking or writing, then keep on watching. In today's video, I'll be sharing top 3 methods which will completely solve your vocabulary problem, the article problems or the gender problems. But before we move further, if you like such videos, make sure you hit this video a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you won't miss any of my upload. And now, los geht's! Method number 1. You're going to need a separate book for this particular method. Keep a separate book for your vocabulary practice. What you are going to do is make 3 columns on a page of your book. The first column is where you will write the new German words. The second column is where you're going to write its English translation or any translation in your mother tongue. Now comes the third column, which is going to be extremely important, and this is what is going to change everything. The third column is for your Beispiel. Beispiel, example. So here you're going to make one sentence, preferably your own. So try making your own sentence using that word. This will help you not only memorize it for the time being. Yeah, of course you can memorize it for the time being, but this is so much helpful to memorize any particular word for a longer period of time. Sometimes it happens that we read a word and then we forget it like within 5 minutes. But this method, once you try writing Beispiel or example using that particular word, you will remember that word for a longer period of time. And that's what our focus is. So try always making your own sentence. If you can't, then take the help or maybe take a sentence from your paragraph or anything. But yes, I would highly suggest to write your own example. I personally recommend this particular method for all the students doing A1 level. Reason being, you are new. You're going to learn new words, and once you start writing your own sentences, you completely immerse yourself in that German language. And it's very important to immerse yourself in the language. This is where you will get motivation. This is where your journey will become more easy. So make sure you write the example, write a sentence, a question, anything of your own. Let's take an example. Now, my English word is die Wohnung. Wohnung bedeutet Apartment. So I can write an example like, meine Wohnung liegt im zweiten Stock. My apartment lies on the 2nd floor. So this way, I have used my word Wohnung in my sentence, and now it's very easy for me to remember that particular word. Try it, let me know. Next, method number 2. This method is something which I highly recommend for students starting their A2 level and for all the higher levels. For this particular method, you will be needing 4 cards, preferably 4 different colors. You will need one card for your noun, another for your verb, next for your adjective, and then finally for any other word. Let's take one example. I have a card over here and I'm using the pink shade for all my nouns. So the word here is family. I've written it in English because it's comfortable for me. You can definitely write it in your mother tongue as well. Now, when you flip the page, you will find the exact word in German language. Don't forget to also write the plural form of that particular word. Once you have written the word in singular as well as plural form, later on below, write down one example. Here I have written, meine Familie unterstützt mich immer. My family always supports me. This method will be very helpful for you to make the difference between a noun, a verb, adjective, any other word. For example, maybe an adverb. So now that you know that pink color is for nouns, you will remember it. So that now when you see the word family, you know the answer is the familiar. And just to have a quick revision, you can also read the Beispiel you have written. Now, when you're following this method, always remember, let's take a noun for here. Whenever you're going to write the noun in German, write it in the singular form, plural form, and then the sentence. If you're writing a verb, for example here the verb is to go, make sure you're writing them in present tense, presens, perfect and preteritum. You need it in present tense, perfect tense and past tense. You're an A2 level or maybe at a higher level, and you need to know the different tenses of one single verb. Also, don't forget to write an example. You can write the example in any tense you want. I would suggest have one present tense sentence, and if you want, you can add more sentences in different tenses. For example, here I have written, wir gehen heute ins Kino. We are going today to the movies. Next comes adjectives. So now let's take a simple adjective over here. I have picked a green card for my adjectives. The adjective is good. So now behind, I've not only written the adjective, but I've written the versions of that adjective in different degrees. For example, gut for positive degree, besser for comparative degree, and am besten for superlative degree. You can also write sentences in every degree. For example, der Kaffee schmeckt mir gut, der Tee schmeckt mir besser als Kaffee, aber der Apfelsaft schmeckt mir am besten. So these are the way you can remember which word is a noun, which word is a verb, and which is an adjective. And finally, method number 3. This method is something which I highly recommend if you're someone who forgets the article or forgets the gender of any particular word. Hey, I understand, we are learning German, okay? We have different articles for different words, and it's going to be confusing in the beginning. So, I have a solution for you all. Again, for this particular method, you're going to need 3 cards. And write down these colors because you're going to need these colors. So, one in blue color, another in pink, and then in white. Why these 3 colors? Let's see. I'm using blue cards for all my masculine words. For example, here I have coffee. Coffee is called as der Kaffee. The article there denotes that it is masculine. So all you need to do is write down the word if it is masculine in the blue card. Write down the example as always, and for fun, I've also drawn here one simple cup, which you can also do to make it cuter, creative, to help you remember it much better. Whatever you like, have fun with the language. So, blue for all the masculine words, masculine nouns. Next comes pink. Pink obviously will be for feminine words or feminine words, however you want to call it. So here I have family. For family we say the familiar. Now, I've written here example. As always, I highly recommend using the examples. And then finally, I'm using the white one for all my neutral nouns. For example, house. House is das Haus. And I've also written the plural form of it along with an example. And I've again drawn a cute house below it. So these are my 3 different cards from masculine, feminine and neutral. Try this, let me know if it works for you. Let me know now after using this particular technique. Can you remember the words with the articles more properly? Just let me know. So these were all the 3 methods which I wanted to share for so long time, and it's so good to share with you guys. Let me know if you follow any other method. Put it in the comment section so that it might help others as well. We are all here to support each other. If you like any particular method, let me know that in the comment section below, and please try these methods, whichever you like, whichever you feel will work for you, and then let me know if it does. That's all for today's video. I'll meet you in the next one. Until then, cheers!